Hey guys, this is Jackie Hill. I'm here at Moy Library in Mount Olive, North Carolina. I'm going to talk to you today about how to find scholarly peer-reviewed articles for your PSY321 research project. And I'm going to do that by showing you where to find the subject-specific databases for psychology. Also, I want to spend a couple minutes talking to you about how not all peer-reviewed articles are the same quality. Some are better than others. So we'll talk about that a little bit. So let's get started. Okay, so we're here on the My UMO page. We're going to choose the Moy Library link. And first I'm going to show you how to find the psychology databases. So we're going to scroll down the page, and over here on the right under Quick Links, we're going to choose Databases. When we get to this A to Z database page, we're going to use the drop-down All Subjects box and choose Psychology. Now there are 26 databases that we have indicated could help you finding psychology information, but not all of them are going to get you scholarly peer-reviewed articles. The three I would recommend to you are PsycInfo, Psychology Database, and Social Science Database. So I always tell students that if you can search one database, you can search all databases because they all basically have the same bells and whistles. So we're going to do a search in PsycInfo. It may be slightly different than another vendor's psychology database, but they'll all basically be the same. So let's go into PsycInfo. We're going to be searching for information on whether real-life events affect dreams or the sleep cycle. Now, I would search those two things independently. I'd search, does real life affect dreams, and then does real life affect sleep cycles? So we'll go with the real life events and dreams. We're here at the EBSCOhost, who's the vendor, PsycInfo database, and we're going to do an advanced search. I would always have you do an advanced search. It just gives you more options. So I'm going to do real life events. We may change that. And then I'm going to do dream, and I'm going to do an asterisk at the end of that so that I get any endings of the word dream, like dream, dreams, and dreaming. It will find all of those things. I just want to show you the fields. These may come into play at some later time. For example, if you got 3,000 hits from this search and you wanted to say, okay, I want to just give me the articles that have dream or dreaming or dreams in the title, you could change this to title. And it would narrow down your search since you had so many results. But on my initial search, I'm going to leave this as is and move it back to select a field. So let's go ahead and search. Okay, PsycInfo takes us to the APA Thesaurus of Psychological Index Terms. It's trying to find alternate headings, subject headings for these keywords I've put in. I'm looking at life experiences and experiences or events. I think I'm going to add that. So I check it, I add. This DE just tells me that now the program is going to find all of the articles that have experiences and events in the subject headings. And I'm going to add to this and dreams with the asterisk and search. Okay, I've got 209. I want to go immediately over here to refine my search. I want only the articles that will give me the full text for the time being, so I'm going to do the linked full text. So the other filter that I want to make sure I get is either it will say scholarly peer-reviewed or academic journals. I'm going to choose the academic journals. And then depending on what your professor has told you, you may want to play with the date range. Some topics demand that you have very current information and some don't. So that's up to you, depending on what your professor said. So I'm going to start looking through these article titles to see if anything looks interesting. But basically, this is where the real work starts. You open an article if you think it looks interesting. You look to see if it has subject headings. This one does not. And then you read the abstract. Subject headings can really help you in the search, as in replacing keywords. And let's go to psychology database. This is a different vendor's database. So again, I want to go to advanced search. Let's do dreams with the asterisk, or dream with the asterisk, life events. I'm going to leave it set as and. Here are the fields. They don't call them fields. Sometimes they're called index, sometimes they're called fields. This one just says anywhere. Again, I could put dreams in the title. Let's try that and see if it works. I'll do full text and peer reviewed on the next page. So I can do those two. I do want, nope, full text came unchecked. I could set my date range, 2000 to 2009. And again, language, use whatever you want to there. Okay, so then you start looking at the titles. Factors affecting the continuity between waking and dreaming. That might be interesting. Let's see if the psychology database does any better with subject headings. Abstract and details is where I want to be. And here's subject heading. Subject headings are what librarians put in a record for a source so that you can access it. It's the main ideas or the main topics in that article. I don't really see anything here that I'd want to replace my headings with. So then I'd want to read the abstract, and it's right here. And again, oh look, many researchers are advocating the so-called continuity hypothesis of dreaming, which simply states that dreams reflect waking life experiences. We hit pay dirt there. So now I might go back. Oh, let me just show you this while I'm here. This tells me how many future articles from this one that came out in 2006 have cited this article, 76. That's, you want the higher the number, the more influential the article is. It will give you related articles. Always take a look at those. It will take you to the full text. Always look at the PDF because that's going to show you exactly how the article looks in the journal. It's just like having the journal in your hands. You also can cite it. We're hoping that they've got the APA 7th. Let's see if they've updated to that. They have not. APA has a new edition, which I hope you'll start using. APA 7th will be here soon, I'm sure, or be in these databases. You can email it to yourself. You can download the PDF, so on and so forth. And then you can read the article. All right, so you see that searching in one database is pretty much like searching in another database. They just look a little different and may have some different features, but they're all basically the same. So the last thing I want to talk about today is the quality of peer-reviewed articles. And the reason that your professors want you to use peer-reviewed articles is because they've gone through a review process by authorities in a specific discipline. However, not all peer-reviewed journals are the same. So if there's a wide range of quality of peer-reviewed articles, and you are students and may not be completely familiar with what are the very good psychology peer-reviewed journals and which are the poorer ones, then you probably need to make sure that you do some evaluation of the articles that you are using in your paper. So we're going to go back down here to Quick Links. We're going to go to Research Tools. And then you're going to choose Distinguishing Scholarly from Non-Scholarly Periodicals. Scroll down to the page over on the left that says Evaluating Information Using the Proven Method. And then you're going to choose that Proven Evaluation Worksheet. And I actually think Dr. Adams is going to have you evaluate one of your articles using the Proven Method. So this is just a checklist to help you look at the most important criteria for judging a peer-reviewed article. So you want to, first of all, look at why was this article created? What's the purpose? Does it fit what I need? Is it relevant to my research question? Is it going to help me find answers that I need? Is it objective? Is it free of bias and prejudice? Can I verify the accuracy and the truthfulness of the information in the article? Is it written by an authority who is an expert in that discipline that they're writing about? And is the information current enough that it fits my needs? Some topics or research questions need really current information and some don't. So you need to make a determination on all of those things before you give your peer-reviewed article a recommendation. If you need help finding sources for your paper, then you can contact the library staff. Anybody on the library staff will be glad to help you. You can use the About button. There's a staff directory. There's a Contact Us. In the Contact Us, there is a library email account that you can send us questions, but there's also a live chat that we're manning right now from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. So if you run into problems with any of these databases or finding resources that I've shown you today, just let us know and we'll be glad to help. Thanks so much for listening, and good luck with your paper.